All right, before we get started on the 5-point play, I want to introduce a couple concepts to you guys. And these are concepts that will take you from where you're at today, as far as how much money you make and how good of a stylist you are today, and take you to the next level, which I call being extraordinary. My shift starts at 2 o'clock. What time do I got to be here? 1:45. 1:45, all right, good. All right, that's been ingrained in you, huh? 15 minutes early. But there's a reason why. Somebody didn't just say, hey, you know what, let's just make them come in 15 minutes early just because I don't care. That just makes sense. No, there's a reason why. But if my shift starts at 2 o'clock, I come in, I got to do what?
You got to get ready. You got to stock your station.
I got to stock my station. I got to make sure I got my shears. I got to get my make sure my clippers are ready, my trimmers. I got equipment packs, all this stuff, right? And I do all that, and I come up and I get my waiting ticket. I put it in the computer. I get my working ticket, and I come up. Joe? Hi. Good morning, or good afternoon, whatever. You're laughing because you've seen people do this. But it was 2 o'clock, and I took my first client. So, hey, boss, I was there. 2 o'clock, I took my first client. I am in the right. That's very average. It's very ordinary. And if somebody's doing that, guess what? Joe's not coming back, just based on that introduction. Being ready takes a lot more effort. Being ready is somebody that takes this profession very seriously. And some people are going to sit out there and may say, you know what, he's a little over the top in this. And that's fine. But this is a difference between ordinary and extraordinary. Somebody that gets themselves ready. I don't care what it is. It's personal to you. I'll give you an example. Before I can get up here and talk to you guys, I got a routine I go through. I cannot wake out of bed and just do this. I have a routine the night before. I have a routine I wake up in the morning because I take this serious. This is what I love to do. This is what I chose to do. Now the beauty is you chose this industry, so you probably have a passion for it already. And you're already working in an environment that is a great company. So the next thing is take it extremely serious to become really somebody good. Who takes this serious, they approach it, okay, they get their shears, you get your clippers, you make sure your station's stocked with clean equipment packs, you check, because you came in at 2 o'clock, you don't know if it's been busy, you check make sure everyone that's been out there on your team, hey, you guys all good? I'm getting ready for my shift, are you guys good? Do we need more steam towels? I'll make sure you guys are ready before I get rocking out. And then you go, and I don't care what it is you do, you make sure you're ready to go. You put a smile on your face. You get yourself in that mindset to say, you know what? When I take my first client, I'm not going to be on time. I'm going to be We need to make every single client feel important, and like they're the most important person in the world. And we do that by getting ready. And here's what it looks like for Joe. You check everything, you're ready to go. You come up, you get your waiting ticket, you put it, you get your working ticket, you come out. Joe, hi, I'm Jesse. I'm going to be your stylist today. All right, much different. Much different. When I'm home, I go to this particular Starbucks every morning for my coffee. And I drive past 4 coffee shops on the way there. It's out of my way. And one of those coffee shops is another Starbucks. But I drive to this certain one. And I pull up my truck and get out of my truck and I start walking. And I actually kind of park far away because that walk from my truck to that door is exciting for me. I like that walk. Because from the time I get out of my truck and I start walking and I'm about to walk into that Starbucks, what happens when I walk in? Huh? Not only do they welcome me, this is what I hear every time I come. I start walking, right when I open that door, they say, hey, Jesse, it's good to see you again. And I love it. Because for that that little walk, I am somebody. It's 5 to 8. I've done 18 clients today. All right, I'm cutting my last client of the day. It's 5 to 8, looking at the clock, can't wait, got plans, gonna be partying tonight. Woo! Girls' night out. All right, I'm cutting hair and all of a sudden I hear this bell go off and Monty comes in the door. How am I feeling about Monty right now? Yeah, it's girls' night out. So all of a sudden, here's what we do. Here's what we do. We go, dang. Hi, Monty, welcome to Sport Clips. Right? And that's fine. That's okay because that's reality. But you know what? You're faking it because you're the performer on the stage. But then this is what we do. And sometimes we don't even know we do this. And I guarantee you, I could watch every single one of you and find out a time when you do this. All right, you ready? All right, Monty? Hi, I'm Jesse. I'm going to be your stylist today.
Oh my God, so forceful.
All right, I'm on your side on this. I'm on your side. I understand. I'm not just saying go do something that I wouldn't do and just telling you just do it. I understand that it's difficult. I understand that you're tired. I understand that it might be an actually inconvenience because you had your mind set on getting out of there at a certain time. That much I understand. But just know this. I understand that takes effort, but that's the difference between somebody that's ordinary and somebody that really wants to be extraordinary in this business. Right? Your girls are still going to go out with you that night. Okay, it's really not going to throw things off too much. But just know that all that body language is saying something to Monty. The question was, how can you tell right now that I love the MVP?
Because the way you talk about it.
The way I talk about it. Am I enthusiastic about it? Yes. Yes, I believe in it. You can feel it. You can absolutely feel that I love it. And I'm telling you right now, so can your client. If you want your client to get the MVP and you believe they should get the MVP, more clients will get the MVP from you. Now, do you think I like the MVP?
Yes.
You darn right I do. How can you tell?
You're a guy.
I'm a dude. We spent the better part of 3 hours going through what you guys spend 20 minutes with a client on our 5-point play. Can you see all the stuff that actually goes into it? And can you imagine that if we left here and just going through this training and you treated every single client like, you know what, I am just going to nail this 5-point play better than I've ever done it with any other client, and you start it from this day forward, and you did that with every single client, do you think you'd be making more money? Yes. You're absolutely. Remember, we got to do it as a team. We got to have trust when we're not there that somebody else is doing it when we're not there. Because that's affecting your pocketbook, and vice versa. When you're there, do it for your team member too that's doing it when you're not there. All right, it's a two-way street. So now we're doing the 5-point play, and we're bringing the mission statement alive. All right, you got a decision leaving here today. You can go back and continue doing whatever it is you're doing and make the same amount of money, have the same amount of requests, the same amount of retention. And a year from now, you'll be sitting in the same exact spot. All right, you won't have improved. Or you can make the decision to leave here today and say, you know what, week in and week out, I am going to improve one thing. One thing. I'm not going to be the best next week, but at the end of the year, after improving 52 things, I'm going to be that much better, and I'm going to be sitting in a spot a year from now where I'm making more money. I have more clients. I have 10 more a week, or I don't care, maybe 20 more a week. And you're making that much more. You're making an extra $3,000 a year in tips. All right, you can do it. But the difference is it's your decision. If you leave here and just say, it was fun, I learned a few things, but don't do anything with it, it was a waste of time. It was a waste of the investment of even coming here or even having me here. But if you decide that, you know what, wherever you are today, you want to make that leap and go to be extraordinary, it's up to you. And the way you do it is by just improving one thing a week. If you say, I'm going to get this all done and be perfect next week, you're not going to do anything. Right? You don't have to get that good in a week. But at the end of the year, you can be that good. So that'll really be your decision. If you want to go from what I call being ordinary to being extraordinary.